What's up, guys, and welcome to the vid. Today I'm going to be doing a Sons of the Forest video. It's a tier list, because tier lists are, easy videos, and require no editing, and also are very, easy to attract new viewers, so it's purely for greed purposes, so if you don't like that, you can leave. I mean, you can leave anyway, so just stick around, why don't you? Why not? It's not like you're going to miss out on anything. Anyways, we're going to be, ranking the monsters based on like creepy factor, based on how cool they are, based on how the design, based on like pretty much the overall monster itself, the actual monster. And the first one would be the cannibal. These are like the tribe cannibals, it's the ones that are like sophisticated in a sense, like they have emotions, and that for that reason I'd say that they're a B, because in terms of difficulty, they're not at all difficult. They kind of swarm you in some cases, but overall, they're pretty easy. It's pretty chill. Um, yeah, but like I'm gonna be real. These would be probably down a D in terms of like threat level, but they're at B because one, the animations they have, like when they show fear, when they lose an arm, when they lose a leg, when they lose a fallen member, like they're genuinely pretty cool, like they're I eat. Also, they sometimes they're pretty chill, If you don't mess with them and they don't mess with you, it's pretty chill. When you start building stuff and they start destroying it, then they're fucking dickheads. But that's fine. That might not. None of these might stay where they are. It purely depends on how I feel. The next one listed is the many fingers guy, or the vagina monster. This one is a pain in the ass, I'll tell you that much. And out of all the monsters here, this is the one that when I was doing my playthrough, I avoided the most because their attack, like the way they attack is really like annoying because all the other ones you can kind of stun lock in a sense, but this one if you hit, it doesn't matter. It still does its animation of where it swings its head around, so you still get hit. So it's a little bit annoying for that reason, but it's all right otherwise. Anyway, the yeah, this monster is annoying for that reason. It's also a very cool monster. It looks fucking hideous, but I mean, it looks cool, you know what I mean? But in terms of like, I would put it at C, because it's a powerful monster. It just has nothing going for it. It has no personality besides being a dick. Stubborn as well. Anyways, yeah, the blind bastards. These ones are interesting because they're blind, so they don't hit you. But the way they have them programmed, they can still figure out where you are. So they're a little cooler than Vagina. But I don't know. I don't know. They're not that interesting, really. They're a good way to farm creepy armor if you get a bunch of them, because they're really easy to kill. So, I don't know. They're pretty good for farming. Their designs overall pretty interesting, It's a blind monster. We rarely have that in games in general, but like especially not in the forest. At least I don't remember in the first game there being blind monsters, but I'm gonna do a tactical call and call this one a B and then switch the cannibal up to A. Because I really like the cannibal. Like the amount of animations and like emotion that they actually have as a being is interesting. It's cool. So yeah. Then we got these boys. Gold mask. They're like how do you say it? They're just bigger cannibals, but they have an interesting personality where they'll chase after you, but they'll get tired. You can see them get tired. They have like an exhaustion animation. And also like they'll just look at you and they have a really cool design. They have a better design than cannibals. And they hit harder. But I find them easier to kill if that makes sense. If you don't have a bunch of cannibals surrounding you, You can like pretty much surround, like just walk around this dude, or just one tap him with a shotgun, but that applies to all of these, so never mind. But yeah, it's a pretty good monster. It's a pretty good monster. Let's be real. But I would also put him at B. I don't think he's at there, like, cause I don't know, I don't, does he have another? I think if he loses his leg or arm, he also has an animation. But like, it's just like it's not as interesting as the cannibals. So the next one is also a big dude. These guys are found in the villages. They don't have the mask on. They have kind of fucked faces. I think these are pretty much the exact same because like look at the design as well. They're the exact same as the other one. It's just these ones have a boat motor instead as a weapon, so it's kind of like a chainsaw. I've never been attacked by them because I keep shooting them before they get anywhere near me, but they're pretty much the exact same. So I'm going to put this one slightly above that one because it has a cool sound when it comes at you with the boat motor. So the red guys. These guys are like a little annoyed. They're the fat man of the group, you know. They're Army. Which one? What was the name of the monster in the first Forest game? It's the one with all the arms coming out of his head. I'm pretty sure it was like Armin or Army or Armathy. Or hold on, let me look this up. Armsy. They're pretty much that, but less cool. Like they'll charge you. Wait, no. They're more like, hold on. They're more like the fucking fat guy, you know? Cow. The cow. That's what he was. The cow man. They're pretty much the cow man. They're just red. So, pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like the cowmen in the first game, and I do not like these guys. They're loud, annoying, and they are fat. And also, they have a massive bulge, which keeps getting in the way, you know? And for that reason, I'm gonna put them in S now. I don't know, they're worse. I'm gonna switch this up, actually. Yeah. Fuck them. In D. D for dick, because that's all you guys have. Oh, these guys. The conjoined twins. These are, I think, the strongest. No, they're not. They're the second strongest monster you can find in the cave. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I do not know, but I'm pretty sure that they're the second strongest in terms of damage dealt. They're like interesting because they're like here. I'm gonna put that there for now. They're like the blind guys, but I mean they're not blind. But they have the same design as them, but they don't have legs and they're conjoined at the torso, and it's a very interesting monster because both of the heads have like their own sentience in a way. It's interesting, you know, because you can kill one side, you can kill one of the monsters, and the other one's still alive, and that's just an interesting concept. So I might actually just keep it at A because I find them very cool, and also they're a pretty decent threat. So big fat blob man. I've only come across him twice, one in a cutscene and the other time when you have to blow him the fuck up. I don't like him. F. He does nothing to the story. He's not interesting at all. And yeah, I mean, the only thing he is the story. I mean, he does nothing in the actual game. Like he's no threat. I don't think you can get killed by him unless you maybe run into him. I don't even know if he's a fightable boss at all. He's kind of shit. The babies or the fetus is, god damn, I hate these fucking things. They are so loud and annoying and ugly and terrible. No one likes them. If you do like them, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, come on. They are terrible. I'm gonna keep them at C. I know I said all that stuff, but at the end of the day, when I'm going in the cave, and I see all these monsters. I'm like, all right, well, I can deal with them if I do this, this, and this. And then I see these baby monster fuckers. I look at them and I'm like, I could do this. I would rather just avoid them. I don't want to have any confrontation with them because they're just like it's like a primal instinct that I'm just killing a baby, and then they screech when they die is terrible. At least that's what I thought when I first played the game. Now I just kill them on sight before they even make a sound. But still, like, they're really annoying and bad, and they remind me of the forest babies, which were worse because they're harder to hit and they were louder. I'm pretty sure. These boys, the final bosses, technically, of the story. They're the last monsters you face before the final cutscene. So I ran into one of these completely on accident. I'm pretty sure it glitched to the surface and it just attacked my building. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't know if they can come to the surface, but they're in the lava molten. They're in the Bowser level at the end of the Mario world, and yeah, they were. I didn't find them as threatening, and that's because you really only see them at the end of the game. So by that point, you have everything. So majority of the time, you're just using them to play some shot put with some monsters and the shotgun, basically. They're the equivalent of clay pigeons at that point because you're just shooting them in the face and then running by. That's what I did anyways, and that's what I think I've seen other people do. But they're a really interesting monster. I've fought them hand to hand. I've lost many times, and I've won many times. I'm just that good. But yeah, no, I'm gonna keep them at 8. They're like in the same ballpark as these ones, but these ones are slightly cooler in the fact that they look absolutely fucking terrifying. I don't know if you ever saw them up close in the light, because when it came to the surface, I'm pretty sure it was a glitch. Its face stuck through the door of my cabin that I made or house, and it looks like a bat face, but like bald. It looks like Voldemort and Batman had a child. No, it looked like Voldemort and a bat had a child. Anyways, yeah. The forest cannibals. These fuckers. They're so yucky, bro. God damn. I hate them so much. It's just they come at the most annoying times. And like they seem like children, you know? They seem like children that don't learn. Cause I'll shoot one in the face right next to another one. He'll look at his friend, cry about it, and then attack me. I would much like I don't know. I would prefer them if they had like a learning function, you know? Because like the cannibals, you kill one of them, and one of them realizes they don't have a chance in the fight, they'll run away. But these guys are feral, so they don't have any thought process. So they just continue attacking. And I've lost so much like armor, and I've just lost so much health to these guys. I've almost never died to them, except when they sneak attack you. Because like usually they'll make a sound when they hear you, when they see you. They'll make like a yelling sound from a distance, but like most of the time they just like sneak attack you, and they like you'll be chopping down a tree and then they just one just comes at you at your face just you, and it's terrible. So I don't know, I would put them at D because they fucking annoyed the shit out of me. D for dirt on their body, you dirty bastards. And then this guy, S, he's really cool. They're interesting to fight, you know, but yeah, no, it's a cool design. It's like it's a really big monster, but it's not actually that big. Again, most of the time I just resort to shooting them in the face with a shotgun, and it does the job. But yeah, it's the coolest design out of all these. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna put the cannibal up at S because I don't know. I just really like them. They're like humans, you know, in terms of like their emotion and their like ability to exist. What? Not that. They just have a lot of like life to them. They feel real, which is upsetting to some degree, but it's just like they have personality, which is interesting. It's cool. And yeah, I like that. So yeah, that's the tier list. I'm gonna be real. I really want to just switch this guy down here. I fucking hate these derp bastards, but whatever. And then the red guy with his giant fucking bulge, which is disgusting. Because every time I fight one of them, they just do the belly flop, and then I'll look down, and it's just there. You know, I don't want to see that. Not yet. All right, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this video at all, but probably not, because I'm tired. I look a bit disheveled, don't I? The hair. Goodbye.